And hello again, people. Welcome to another video. Another Ford video here. It's a Ford Kuga 2008. I believe it's a diesel, 2-litre Duratorque turbo diesel. And it's got the typical engine malfunction warning coming up on the dash. I haven't started the vehicle yet. I've done a battery test. The battery needs replacing. I usually find that when the batteries need replacing, a lot of the times these clusters fail at the same time that the battery needs replacing. It's like a hand-in-hand thing I'm starting to see. So that's one thing. The battery needs changing, and also there is a communication error faults or multiple communication error faults in all the modules with regards to CAN bus receive error faults. I usually would see the more faults in the instrument cluster, but we've only got one CAN fault. But the engine control unit did lose communication with the battery control module and the instrument panel cluster control module, which is again a typical two faults that will come up when the instrument cluster has failed. So as this is something that I come across quite often, and I've already got another video with regards to a Focus, this happening on a Ford Focus. So I'm going to put this video up to show that it also happens in the Ford Kugas, as well as Mondeos and many others. But we're doing this this Kuga today. I think the customer's just coming over. Just give me one sec. So, customer just had to come out then and just ask me some questions. It happens quite often, you know. I've been here what 15 minutes and he's already come out asking me, do I know what's going on? So yeah, I always ask customers just to bear with me, and I'll let them know as soon as I know. But you know, I don't know until I know. I've got to be sure before I start just throwing random things at them. You know, they need to know I'm confident in what I'm doing. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to do this instrument cluster today on this Focus. We'll remove it. We'll advise on the batteries being replaced. The battery supply and fit, and then we'll resolder it and we'll come back, we'll refit it, maybe even today. Can I do one in one day? Let's see. And then yeah, oh no, I need to get a battery. That's the only thing. It'll have to be tomorrow morning. So we'll come back tomorrow morning and we'll fit the cluster once I've repaired it this evening, which we'll film, and yeah, we'll get this car sorted. We'll get all these faults cleared. I really don't need to go digging into anything. These are all communication faults. There's a few issues with regards to brake switch, clutch switch, etc. in the engine control unit, but they're going to be unturbocharged, boost, learning, limit exceeded. But these are all. This is why the engine malfunction light's on. So yeah, we'll get the battery done, do what we said we'd do, and we'll come back. So I'll leave it here for now. Right then, it's the next day. I couldn't get on this last night because I was very tired, because I had another job to do after I'd done this Kuga. So again, what I forgot to say last night was the engine malfunction warning wasn't obviously on the dash when I was there. It came on and off intermittently, briefly, but I didn't get a chance to actually show you that the message was on. But I can assure you the engine malfunction warning light was on the dash. So I'll just show you me putting this apart briefly now, and then we will try and get this done as quick as possible. Now I'm on camera, it's a bit awkward it seems, but I'll get this apart. Nearly getting there. And oh, one sec. Sorry about that, people. I just had another phone call. So we'll take these apart as quick as we can. I just need to take a photo of the clocks, the needles, to make sure I can see where they are. I did used to put tape on before and mark them with a pen that way, but I found a lot of the time the tape fell off because this isn't very sticky. So it's easy just to take a photo and you can see exactly where they line up. So that's done. These needles you need to turn to get off. simple as that. And we spin it around, we get a small pair of pliers, and bend these tabs back. That should do. That allows me to then take this cage off, put that over there, and we can get a little screwdriver in it and just pop this cable up, this little ribbon cable. Out comes the screen, put that safe over there, and we can flip it around, start prying out the board all the way around. Always gets caught up on those pegs, unfortunately. A bit of a pry should usually do it. And out it comes. There we go. We'll do it this. How do I usually do it? I do it that way, don't I? We'll get it like that. We'll get this cleaned up. I wish I could have some music playing now, but unfortunately I don't actually have any YouTube approved non-copyrighted music to play. My brother needs to sort that out, seeing as he's a producer, so yeah, hopefully soon my videos will have some music over. So we've cleaned that up, get the soldering iron fired up and on, heated up, get that out the way, that out the way. We'll get all these loaded up, ready to solder. I'm going to try and do this in one take without pausing the video. I know I'm not talking much, but I don't really have much to say. This is literally just what it is. We're fixing these clocks. It's a massive common fault. Obviously, loads of people are affected by this. I'm sure lots of these Fords get. Oh, I can't melt this cable. I should really move all these radios, but I'm showing off. These will be appearing in another video soon. Another little passion of mine. Well, passion. Hobby, I say. Oof, that was close. All right. Let's see if the tip's hot enough. That should do, I'd say. Leave that there. I forgot to order new solder, so I'm down to my last bit. Hopefully this is enough. And we'll start flowing using as little solder as possible. I tend to use too much normally and get these big balls forming, so it'd be nice to try and do it a bit neater for once. I don't actually have to. Oh, I can tell I'm getting old. I'm shaking a bit with this soldering iron. Don't know whether it's the pressure of the camera. Actually, no, it is from getting old. I know another friend of mine. He's a Vauxhall technician specialist. Works for himself, just as Vauxhalls. Very good auto electrician, and he tells me he literally can't solder anymore because as soon as he gets his soldering iron out, he turns into, yeah, he's a shaking mess. He's so it seems to be a age-related phenomenon, and yeah, I'm not that old, but I'm definitely stressed. So I think that's why I'm starting to shake a bit as well. Actually, I'm getting better now. See, practice makes perfect. What am I talking about? I just need to concentrate. I'm not sure if you can hear it tapping. That's like going at it like a woodpecker. Right, relax, Adam. Calm down. And clean that tip. Class 2. I think that's it. We're done. We'll get it back together. We'll get it cleaned up, and then I will go and collect a new battery, and we will carry on filming when we're back at the car. I'm sure you don't want to watch me put it back together. You've just seen me take it apart. It's the exact same process, just reversed. So we'll leave it there, and I'll film once we're back on the car. So, nearly done. Just thought I'd film the last bit. And there we go, all done. So we'll get in the van. We'll go and get a battery, and we'll carry on filming when we're back at the car. Right then, we're back at the car. I'm glad I remembered to pick the camera up and start filming. I was almost going to dive straight into it then and forget to film. So we're just getting the memory saver hooked up. I've already installed the clocks, pushed them back in. They're not screwed in yet. I've just pushed them in and reconnected. We now have to do the battery. Can I do this one-handed? Oh, give me 1 sec, sorry. And there we go, a bit awkward. We've got the awkward Ford style. We're going to get this battery off, and then we'll get the new one fitted. Got the new one in the van. Just there. So, oh, other phone's ringing. 1 sec. As I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by my phone, there's the new one. We're going to get it fitted, and then we'll plug in with the auto, and we'll do all the fault clearing and show that it's been sorted. So, new battery's fitted, terminal protection spray on. We'll drop the bonnet down in a sec. Auto's connected. Doing a full scan. There was 13 faults last time. How many faults were there this time? Probably a couple more. All the same faults. No more faults. Anyway, we shall do a quick erase. And hopefully most of these disappear. All clear. Escape. Okay. Now, we've been sat in here with the ignition on for a few minutes now, and no beeps or warnings have popped up. Before, it was happening every, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. It just randomly beep and say engine malfunction. Currently, still not seeing anything. What we're going to do now is we're going to start, actually no, let's make sure there's no battery management system in this car quickly. Nearly forgot that. Because if there is, we need to tell it that the battery's been changed. There isn't. All good. We'll stay in for now. No. There we go. We'll start her up. Running. All good. We'll take her on a quick test drive, make sure all the dials work, etc. And we'll do a quick scan once we've come back. Looking all good so far, no warning messages. Before we were having the traction control light was coming on, the anti-skid stability system, then the engine malfunction, engine management warning light. And that was it, and obviously the engine malfunction sign in the centre display there. But so far so good. We'll carry on, and then once we're back on the drive we'll do another scan. So back on the drive, we'll turn it off, cycle the ignition, back on, give it a few secs, all good. Another full scan. There were faults for the turbocharger, brake switch, clutch switch, etc., but I think they may have all been due to communication faults or just general issues. Oh, instrument cluster. What have we got? What is it? The initialization? We'll have a look. CAN controller. Receive error. I'm sure that's going to be a non-fault. Escape. Okay. Turn it off. Excuse me. Turn it back on again. We'll start the car. We'll turn the car off. Turn it back on. We'll go to control unit, saved in a full scan. We'll go to the instrument cluster and we'll have a look and see if that's true or not. Ignition switch is on. Yeah, there is a fault there. Right, I'm going to take it on another drive and see what's going on. I don't know why it's coming up with that. Receive error. Everything's working as it should, no faults. We'll have a look. Maybe it's an actual faulty instrument cluster. Let me take it on another spin and we'll have a look. Alright then, we're back on the drive. Just in a test drive. We've cycled the ignition. We'll do an auto scan. And hopefully it's now all clear. Oh, what's that? We'll have a look. I bet that's a CAN fault. I'm hoping it hasn't had a bad jump start. Steering angle sensor circuit failure. That wasn't there before. I don't think that's correct. Everything's working. We've just driven it, no faults. I say we're gonna ignore that. Has it gone away? It's gone away. Okay. Let's have another look, see if that comes back. No. So yeah, weird one. Don't know why that was there, but that wasn't anything to do with the instrument cluster or the battery, because it's just got a new battery on it. So fault's not there now. It's all good. We'll ignore it. If for whatever reason that traction control light comes on, we'll know what to look for. But yeah, we'll leave it there. No engine malfunction, no warnings, all okay. Successful test drive, everything's working, and we'll leave it there. Obviously, if anyone needs these instrument clusters repairing, whether it be a Kuga, Focus, Mondeo, Transit, whatever it may be, we can do that via post for you. You just need to send the units in. So if anyone wants that doing, just yeah, get in touch. We can put a comment in the video. We'll give you the email address, or I will give you the email address, and then yeah, we'll get in touch and we can make arrangements. So it usually takes about a day or two to get it done, and then yeah, you'll get it back in the post. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope this video helps other people with this issue. Again, big issue on Fords, but not the end of the world. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.